What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of 816 Outdoors. Today we are going to go to the archery range and we're going to dial in my bow. It's pretty well dialed in at 20, but I want to get it out to 30 and 40. And then I might do the walking range. It just rained, so it might be really muddy. That could be a bad idea, but we're going to see. Turkey season is about done here in Missouri, so I probably won't get out this spring, but I want to be ready for next fall and possibly for deer season. I'll be back with you guys in just a second. All right, guys, we made it out to the range. It is a beautiful day out here. It rained this morning, so it's kind of cool, but it's not hot, it's not cold. It's a little bit breezy, but it's not too bad. I'm the only one here, so that's kind of nice. We've got a 10-yard, 20, 30, 40, and way over on the other side back there is 50. I usually shoot at the straw targets because I like the sound better and it's easier to get my arrow out. They have these nice spots to hang your bow. So I shoot a Bear Cruiser. I think it has 50 or 55 pound draw. Not quite sure what my draw length is either, but whatever, it works. I've had it for a long time. I got that one because it's easily adjustable. When I got it, I knew I was going to grow quite a bit, which I have, and I'm glad I got it. It shoots great. I don't have any problems with it. So the target that I use, because I don't like using these ones because they're hard to see from back there, is just a lid from Quick Trip. I like using the lid as a target because, one, it makes a distinct sound when I hit it, so I know if I hit it, which if it's close, I know if I hit it for the most part. But on some of those further targets, you never really know, and unless you can see way down there, and I don't have binoculars with or anything like that with me right now. Another thing is, if I'm hitting that, then I'm going to kill whatever I'm shooting at. It's about the same size as turkey's vitals. It's definitely within vitals of a deer. Probably not a squirrel, but it's okay. I mean, I'm not shooting anything past like 10 yards at a squirrel. And if I'm hunting squirrels, most likely I'm going to be using my 22. I'm going to get started, take a couple shots here at 20 yards. Don't want to spend too long on that. I want to get up to 30 and 40 and get those pins set. I'm pretty sure that 20 is the only one I have set right now. I want to get it really dialed in and then hopefully go do that walking trail. I had to take my glasses off because the frames were getting right in the line with my peep sight. One of my shots nicked my target and then it came off the golf tee that was holding it, so then my target flew off. All right, I fixed my target, I have my glasses off. We should be good to go now. Had to take a couple of rounds to warm up. Here we go. All right, that one was decent. All three of them hit the target. Wherever I put my pin is where it hit. So my 20's dialed, I'm gonna move over to 30. Here's what we're looking at for 20 yards. It's exactly where my pin was, so we should be good to go. Move on to 30 and get that dialed in. Those weren't terrible. The second one got away from me a little bit. I'm gonna take a couple more shots here to see where I'm at and if I need to adjust my pin at all. That round was so bad, I'm just gonna redo it, see if I can get a tighter grouping. I think that I'm shooting a little high, so that's kind of good to know. I'm gonna try to really get a tight grouping on this one, and then if it's tight but too high, then I'll raise my pin up a little bit, because when you raise your pin up, then when you line it up, it drops your bow down and it should be good. All right, so the grouping was really bad, but based on where my pin was, I was shooting a couple inches high on all of them. My second shot was pretty close to right in the middle, so I'm shooting probably 4 or 5 inches high. My last shot, I was really cutting it close. If you hit in the wood, then there's a good chance you lose your arrow, but you for sure lose your tip. So I don't want to do that, but I'm half an inch off. So that's where I was, and you have all of these people that have lost arrows. This one isn't too bad, but I mean all the way around here. This one over here is pretty bad. I mean, okay, since I was shooting high, I'm gonna raise my pin up a little bit, so then to line it up, I have to drop my bow, and that'll make it go down a little bit more. I didn't raise it a ton, but I think what I did is gonna be enough. It's 30 yards, so just a little bit's gonna make quite a bit of drop, and I think it's gonna be good. If not, I can always adjust it again. All right, I made one change, not to my bow, but to my target. I've noticed that if you make your target smaller, then you're more accurate. So I put a little piece of plastic over there, and it's red. So the red with the black, I can see it a lot better. I'm gonna put my pin probably just right below that because it's a little bit high on my target. That should give me some more accurate results and hopefully a tighter grouping. That one was way left, but my up and down was good, so we'll see what happened. All right, I'm gonna bring you guys down here with me, see what we did. I think for the most part, my up and down was pretty good. I don't know about that first one because I have no idea where it went. My left and right was all over the place though, so be prepared for that. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm still shooting a little bit high. I think that first one was the one that was right there by the target. And then I knew the last one was way left and the other one was left too, so here we go. If you look straight on, my up and down was decent. The second one right here is a little bit high, and that's about, I mean, it's probably an inch or two above where my pin was. So I'm gonna adjust the pin just a little bit, then hopefully get my left and right down. So left and right is a personal issue. That's the shooter's fault, almost 100% of the time. Unless it's the same thing on all of them, then you can adjust your sight. But up and down is gonna be your pin, or it could be your shooter, but most likely it's the pin. Fix that up and down a little bit, and then I've gotta work on left and right by myself. All right, so I raised my pin up just a little bit more because it was shooting too high. I think this pin is on now. Last one was low. Second one I think was pretty good, and first one I don't even know where it went. Okay, so up and down was good. I think my pin is set, and now I just gotta figure out the left and right. Making a smaller target really does help. One thing that my dad taught me is if you go for quadrants, he used to be so accurate. He goes for quadrants. He's like, where do you want this one? And I say, upper left. And he would hit the upper left. I'm not 100% sure, but I think the first one went a little bit left. The second one went way left. And the other one hit right where I had it. Okay, I was close. So, this one here was my first one. And I knew that one went left, but I was aiming for the upper left quadrant right here. This one was my last one. I went for the lower left quadrant and I hit it. I was still a little bit high, about the same distance this one was high. So my pin may be a little bit high right now, but I don't want to mess with it. This one, I don't even know what happened. It was just bad. One thing that my dad has that really helps out is these little orange stickers that we put on those. Those orange stickers allow you to be a little bit more precise in where you're aiming, and therefore you're a little bit more precise in where you actually hit. Wind blew that one, I saw it. All right, first shot, the wind blew it all over the place. Moved my arm, moved the arrow when it shot it. The first one was just bad. Not quite sure where it went. Second one, perfect, exactly where I had it. So I know my pin's good. And the third one, I pulled back when I shot and it went high. Shooter error. Yeah, so here we go. This bottom one here is where the wind blew it. This one here is exactly where I had it. And that one I pulled back when I shot. The sign says to make sure you put your targets away. And some people just don't do that, unfortunately. If you're out here and you see a target just floating around, pick it up and throw it away. It takes 5 seconds and it helps out the community. I don't know how muddy it's gonna be. I'm guessing it's gonna be very muddy, so I don't wanna risk it, and I'm gonna put my boots on. It is covered by trees, so it won't be as windy, I hope. Boots on, bow, arrows, Guadalupe. Let me know in the comments down below if you know why I'm shooting left at longer ranges. Am I pulling a certain way? Is my release different? I want to fix that so I'm not out in the woods and I take a shot on an animal and have that be a potentially non-lethal shot. I just got a text from Ethan, and he's actually fishing today. If you guys don't know who Ethan is, you should go check out one of those other videos. He's been in a couple of them so far. But he just sent me a text, and he was fishing this morning. He was catfishing, actually, and he caught 2 of them so far. I guess that they're still out there, but I asked him if he took them off himself, because that's one thing he was scared of. So it's awesome that he's out there catching fish now. Hopefully we can get him on a bass here soon. Right where I wanted it. It's a nice little bridge. Thank you, Seth M. Snowden. On the bridge, I don't have to walk through there. This one here I thought was 30 yards. Turns out it's only 20. And I shot where I was aiming here, but since it was 20, it hit up there. But look how far I went through. It's because it's all wet and soggy, so hopefully it comes out and didn't damage my fletching too bad. Oh shoot, this could be interesting getting it out. That's not supposed to happen. Ooh, it's slick. We're all good. I'm glad I got that one out because I'm already low on arrows, and I tried to go to Bass Pro this morning to get some more, but they are only doing gun sales, ammo, and gun cleaning stuff, which is great. Good for them. Unfortunately, I don't need any of that right now, but I need to find another place to get some arrows. I went to Rogers and didn't really like the arrows that they had. They have a great archery department though. Got some more jigs, so that's good. I see lots of deer tracks, so it's maybe a place I want to check out in the fall or next winter. Maybe I'll try to get a deer out here. Once again, all public land. Actually, I was thinking, if I get access to private land and I can go hunt on it, I'm probably going to do that. But first I have to find access. I hit my shot, but I cannot tell you how many times I've been back there looking for arrows because I've shot over. This target does not like me. I'm a little bit over halfway done here. I'm on, I think I just finished number 8. Yeah, this is number 9. And there's a couple of long ones in a row here, so I'm just gonna walk right past those. No need to shoot at them because I don't want to lose an arrow. So I'm gonna walk past those and finish up here and then head out. I miss this one a lot too. A bit low from where I was aiming. All right, guys, this isn't good. I'm tired. My arm's kind of moving all over the place. I was very, very close to losing an arrow just there. Very close. I'm gonna finish up here and then head out so I don't lose any arrows. That metal destroys arrows. Not good. Oh, look at that. I found some poop. Looks like coyote poop. There's some hair in it. I don't know if you guys can tell. Coyote poop. These are around here. That makes me kind of excited. I want to go coyote hunting here soon. Probably when it gets a little bit warmer and when I'm not bass fishing or squirrel hunting or anything else. Maybe I'll go coyote hunting. If I don't get anything, then I'll just go squirrel hunting or squirrel hunt my way into a spot where I can go coyote hunting. All right, this is the last one. So the first two I was aiming towards the middle just because, I don't know, I just wanted to aim center mass on the target. I don't see my arrows. The last one I aimed at the bottom left target because, you know, I didn't want to lose an arrow again. So let's see where they went. All right, here's the first one. The other two went somewhere in that mess. Come around the back. Oh shoot, they're just chilling in there. So I'm gonna pull them all the way through. Maybe that's a bad idea. Let's push them out. There we go. Oh, here it is. There we go. No damage to the fletching, so that's good. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna end it here. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Had a lot of fun out here at the range. Make sure to comment down below why you think I'm shooting left, and also if you have any other suggestions. Thank you all so much for watching another episode of 816 Outdoors. God bless.